This time on That's My Purse, I Don't Know You.
Contact. Weapon jammed. Target.
Good afternoon, YouTube. This is Editor Mar here. I was just watching back the previous episode, and I actually wanted to make another one, regardless if anybody fucking watched it or not. Hey, this is future Editor Mar here. A bunch of people actually did watch the video, which is fucking awesome, and I saw a couple of you guys comment. I got the names you want me to put on the Space Marines. That'll be next video, I promise. So I'm gonna try to keep this first part really down to brass tacks here. So Zeldin got a level up. He got the Stormbolter Mark IV unlocked. Now we can actually see basically what it does. So it's more rounds per trigger squeeze, but it lowers the accuracy. That doesn't matter too much because I was able to increase his attributes with Ballistic Skill 4. I was able to do the same thing, I believe, with Ioth, but Ippolito was kind of low on both mobility and this. As you go up in the levels in the actual stats, they start costing more and more. So I think with Ippolito, yeah, I basically just evened it out, put 3 and 3 on the two skills that matter for him. But on Ioth and Zeldin, same changes. I just gave them an extra point in ballistics, so now they're at 4. We'll probably stop putting points in them at 5, because that's when the cost gets a little too extreme. And so both of them got the Stormbolter Mark IVs because they'll be able to do more damage with them, and they'll be able to hit more accurately than the rest of the squad with them. And I got the skill that increases the actual hit chance with those. So we basically got 2 marksmen, and we got one guy that's kind of in between. I didn't give him the Mark IV because he doesn't have 4 on accuracy. Next level up though, he will have 4 on accuracy, and he's faster than the other 2. Besides that, no other changes across the squad because nobody else leveled up. We're gonna go to the map. It looks like we got 2 different options here. Suicide mission. I think that this is a copy from the first game. I think that was the first mission from the first game. Psychic Scrying reveals that Gene Stealers are massing in a counterattack. A squad of Terminators is teleported to hold them back. I think that it doesn't really matter which one we choose. This one sounds more fun. We get to choose a squad. Alright, we're going to choose Squad Elio. Eliminate all Gene Stealers or close bulkhead doors. Okay, so it seems like we're going to be able to limit how many spots they can spawn in, and then eventually we're going to get them in a kill box here.
Sergeant of the squad, accept your orders.
Holy fuck, it's dark. What do we got here? So we got bulkheads over here, right? Yeah. I don't know what the 2 means, though. Unless those are... Can I teleport somebody there? No. Okay, so these are our options to teleport to. And then these are bulkheads. Theoretically, we could split the squad in 2 and then close all these bulkheads. But I don't think that I'm going to do that. There's going to be 50 Gene Stealers on the map, or this. Yeah, I think we're going to do it the safe way. We're going to spawn everybody in right here. Can I just walk through this door? Surely there's not any Terminids. I said that last time too. It's not Terminids, it's Tyranids. Helldivers got into my brain. Maybe I should have put the heavy down first.
I shall not fail.
Basically, we're just moving everybody up here.
Squad deployed.
We could easily get locked down in these corridors. Hold on a second while I check something. Yeah, should be good.
Faith and duty.
Faith and duty. This might not be the best order to go in. I believe I said last time we should leave with the heavies, so I didn't do that. Also, I should probably have had the ranged dude on the back end so he could cover our ass going forward, but I'm not going to restart. We're just going to go with it. Okay, still nothing on the clock here. What is that? Is that a vent, or is that a door I can go through? That's a vent. Okay, so we have to go all the way down to here, it looks like.
Moving out.
So we're going to move up here just to kind of start making distance. We're really looking to get these ones locked down so that we have to force the Tyranids. Yeah, I said it right that time. We have to force the Tyranids to spawn down there. Okay, so a dude's already spawned. He's not going to be able to get to us, but now the situation is much more interesting. I'm going to bust ass with the heavy on down here. And we're going to try and get some crossfire going. We're going to try to flame down here, potentially, and light up that whole hallway if it's necessary. As for this, there's not much else that I can do other than just keep moving up. I could set up a dude on Overwatch right here, just in case they want to try and take the vents out. This could go bad real quick.
Order confirmed. Holding. Acknowledged.
And we don't know if anybody's coming from back here, but I think I'm gonna start setting this dude in like a backstep sort of manner. It's gonna take him a lot of AP to like continuously move in that way, but it will keep our rear safe, and that's, I think, the important part. There's nothing else we could do, so we're gonna move on.
Contacts.
Okay. Yeah, so you see that? They're stacking up next to this vent. They do want to come through there. I am just full of misplays. I could have kept the heavy over here. I forgot about this. You can flame through the vent. I could have cleared all these dudes out with this. This might end up being a restart. If we can't make it work, this might end up being a restart, guys. He needs 2 AP, I believe, to use his flamer. Damn. Nah. We made our mistakes. We're gonna roll with them. My god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is really not good. This is probably the worst way I could have done this. You're gonna have to stay there, buddy. Unless... now there's no point in doing that either. Yep, you're gonna have to stay there, and you're gonna have to take the lumps. If we need to take lumps, you're gonna have to take them.
Overwatch protocol initiated.
And you're gonna move on down just to support the heavy.
Holding position.
And you're gonna hold that hallway just in case. Okay, so Captain, again, is in a bad spot here. I think the best thing to do might just be to keep him on Overwatch. That's the only thing we really can do. So I could shoot at this guy, but seeing as we have a whole bunch of other guys that are potentially going to be spawning, I think it's just better to have the multiple chances to hit them. I think that's the way we got to go with this. Okay, everybody's on Overwatch. In turn.
Contact.
Alright, good. He shot him down.
Weapon jammed.
Not so good, not so good. Oh, he's... dude, this guy's a baller. He's so fucking good at this. Again? This guy's a bruiser. Okay. That was 2 rolls of really damn... what's his stats again? Okay, so he has defense and melee. No, this actually kind of does make sense. He's our guy that's mostly set up for that. He does need to move, though. Oh, man. He can't really get anywhere that he needs to be. I'm gonna step our boy 1 forward. Just kind of see what we're looking at here. Is this door open? This door looks like it's open, but I cannot confirm that that's the case. Still, if it is, as long as we keep 2 AP to flame, we might be able to shut down this spawn area. That's what we're gonna go for. We're gonna see, can we get a wide fire? So we could shut all that area down temporarily. At the very least, that means that they can't spawn over here this time. In fact, I think that might be the plan, and I'm just going to keep moving up the heavy and keep this area flamed as long as we need to have it flamed. And we're just going to keep busting on down this way, because he needs that backup. We need more dudes actually down the hallway. This dude, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have this dude just back up, and he's just going to keep Overwatch on here while Captain busts ass. So let's see here. They're in the middle of the vent. So they got 1, 2, 3 spots. So yeah, we're going to need at least 1 more spot. Either way, that's within melee range. If he misses all of his shots, now he's our good shot. He's a really good shot. But if he misses his shots, he could die from them right there. Now, what I really want to do is I want to get Captain kind of out this way. I want to get him down here without getting attacked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I can move him to this door. If they come out this way, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 potentially? If they cut across diagonally, which I think they can, but we will have retaliation with our dude. We're going to risk that. How much AP does that leave him with? That leaves him with 1. So I'm starting to understand this, right? So if I hover over this square, it shows that he'll be at 0 AP when he gets there. Okay, so this makes sense. Best to get him a reload. That dude, though, he's killing it. Yeah, you're going to keep the same orientation. You're just going to get a couple more steps. If I step forward with you, then I think that I can get another step with him. Also, I think I got one of the rules wrong before.
Let them come.
I believe that you actually get as many shots as you can on Overwatch. It's not actually action point based. I believe that was based off of another sort of XCOM-like Warhammer game. I think that was, oh, what was that? Chaos Gate Demon Hunters. That's what it was. Alright, nothing else to do. Hope this guy makes his shots, because Captain's life is on the line. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's good at shooting, alright. Okay, now Captain's got an issue. That's 4 of them right there. How wide is Wide Flame? Not wide enough to get any of them. Could I potentially get right here? No, because I would have to be right here and facing that way. I could not get here in time. What about over here? That's about the same thing. I could shut down this spawner at least by getting over here. Okay, this is what I could potentially do. I could step Captain back, and I could get our boy in this hallway. Ooh, could I potentially... I might be able to get a wide flame right here and move the Captain back. I'm gonna test this out with him. I'm gonna use 1 AP. I'm not gonna flame Captain, I promise. Okay, yeah, so Captain would have to be on that square right there, but we can flame this hallway. Okay. Can Captain get there? Captain can get there. All right, bust ass, get out of there. It's gonna get real hot real quick. Don't mind the toast on the buns. Now they at least can't go that way. That does mean they're either gonna go down the vents or they're gonna go over here, which is possible. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think I will take kind of what I can here. I'm gonna get right over here. I can also lock them down this way. Okay, this helps. Should I wide? I think that I should wide. Yeah, we're gonna go wide. Now he's gonna move in and he's gonna help out Captain with this hallway. We ain't got anybody crawling up our backside? No. Good. Keep it that way. You, my boy, you're gonna keep that vent locked down, man. I don't want you to do anything other than look at that vent. And you're not getting any action. You'll get some later, trust me. There's plenty of killing to be done. Alright, nothing but the present. Yeah, see, they couldn't do anything. They couldn't move. So could we, theoretically, that would leave me with 2 points if I got here. I would need 1 more point to be able to turn and flame down this way. How many spots is this? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Ugh. I think the best thing I can do is let's see, how close can I launch this? So if I did that right there, this is the closest I can aim is 1 spot away. So it would be like right here if I did it again. But that would give me the opportunity to get over here and to turn and flame down this way if I need to. This will also lock down a spawner. So, actually, yeah. What's the other flame pattern look like? So focused fire, it's about the same. I think we might want to do something with, like, long fire? No, because then it won't do the side hallways. Keep it simple, stupid. Okay, now we're going to step him as far forward as we can. This ought to shut this down. This one's still active, but it's flamed, so they can't come through here anyway. Now they can't come through here. They can come out of the vent. Really relying on you, bro. You gotta keep hitting those shots. Our heavy is like our only way to get up in here. I'm most worried about these dudes because this guy's really good at shooting. I don't want to be here though because I think that they could attack diagonally. We need them to go through at least a couple shots at Overwatch. Bare minimum. What's this guy's skill? Yeah, he's not that great at shooting. He's really not. So we got 2 dudes that are not that great at shooting, but 1 guy's really good at defense. If they get out of this tunnel right here though, they can get at his back and that's a free kill. If they get your back, that's it. Roll the tape. Not so good. Is he gonna do it again? Oh my god, 3 times in a row. If this guy dies and doesn't get XP for this match, I'm gonna be so fucking disappointed. 4 times in a row! He's unstoppable! Look, they're trying now. Okay. You wanna be like that? We'll be like that. Burn in the hell, Xeno. Alright, Heavy, you are our G. Get in here, shut this portal down. Does he have to be facing that way, though? You know what? If we have enough to flame, it might be worth it to just shut down all their ability to move through. So this will shut down all those and that one that I'm right next to. Actually, we got both of these blocked right now, too. Yeah, this way, they cannot move forward over here. And that at least gives us a second to get really get in there and get some of these problems sorted out.
Objective locked.
He just needs to hold position. He's doing fantastic over here. And there's still nobody coming from this way because the door is still locked. So we're all good on this front. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how badly they try to stack up in like 2 or 3 spaces where it's possible. That dude's unstoppable. Oh no. Okay. Okay, I'll admit that that was a possibility. So how much ammo? Okay, that left him with 2 points. That's enough to shoot again. So I see it takes a lot of AP to reload the heavy. I don't know if we get infinite reloads. In the first game, you only got like 6 shots. What's our plan here? So we can go focus. Actually, we can't go focus fire because then Captain could eat shit. Although, we could do this. That would force them to come at our dude that can hit. Okay, we're gonna try that. It's a 70% chance to kill him. Now he ducked it. Okay, now things are changing. Okay, what's our options here? Okay, close that bulkhead. How much AP does he have left? He has 3 AP. That would take 2 to do that. It would take 1 to turn. Can we shoot at that guy? I mean, like, theoretically, you could see him on the marker over there. But no. No, we cannot. Captain, what's your chance to hit in melee? 74% chance. You're really good at melee, dude. We might take this 25% chance to die here. What's your chance to hit? 43% with ranged. Aim fire. We got all the AP in the world. We should probably just keep it safe because we can't move Captain anyway. That being the case, my god, dude. Okay, don't miss this one. That's a bit more like it. Okay, so I did not foresee them being able to move twice diagonally. That was a shocker to me. But since this square is flamed, we should be guaranteed to be able to get Captain over here to close this door. This dude, he's just holding the line. Anything coming from the back end? No, it's actually really good that we have this scanner here helping us see over this way. And nobody can make any more moves, right? Well, this guy can. I think that I'm gonna just step the heavy up right away. Because I want this dude to close this door so Heavy can focus on locking down these spawners. That's the plan. Oh, man. So, question. Can I close the door on a Tyranid? Huh. How much it takes... I think it took a AP to close that door. Okay. 2 AP for that. What's our chance? 27%. He's really not that great at shooting. Aim fire, 57% chance for 2 hits. We could... lock this door. I'm just gotta figure out how to do it. You know what? We're gonna risk it. Oh, he got it anyway. My god, Captain's he's a killer. He cannot be stopped. He just can't miss. I mean, he can miss, but he just don't miss. Flame, I want those 2 fucking doors to just stop. Fire them up. Maybe something like that, though. And you get this door closed. We're starting to get it sorted out, boys. Now, I don't think that we're looking to close all the bulkheads. I do want to kill out the Tyranids. I do want to kill them all, because that's a lot of XP for our dudes. Now, we're going to set him up on a long watch down this hallway. And at this point, I think we're going to be moving our boys here. Yeah, in fact, we're going to start setting up the plan for the next course of this. Yeah, there you go. That's why. That's why right there. I want long sight lines down each of these corridors that I can fuck with. I mean, this really just goes to show why. Apparently, there was a guy there. Yeah, here's your example. So they were already spawning plenty over here, but now that we're starting to lock these down, the Tyranid AI has like this... a commander just like I am, right? He's got a certain amount of points that he can spawn in. And so that's what he's doing. Alright, I don't think that I have anything else I could really set up right now. These dudes will have good sight lines once I can get them turned and ready. Other than that, these 2 gotta lock these down. He's just so good at shooting. I don't know what his chances are, but he's really good at it. That's 2 AP used, so he's gonna have 3 left. I wonder what your chance to hit in melee is. Got a 3. It might. Okay. This could go badly if this doesn't work out. How much AP he's got? He's got 3 AP. He's got 1 HP on this guy too. Take it safe. Sorry about blowing out your ears. I might have to cut that down a bit. Do not be zoomed in right next to the barrel of a Stormbolter. Got it. Oh, is there a crick in the hallway? There is. That could potentially be a problem.
Securing area.
You're holding position. Nobody else even spawned up here. I think that the AI kind of gets it now. Now these are going to be closed down. Things are going to be a little bit more chaotic, a little bit less controlled. But at least one part of the job is done. Let's see where they try to come at us from now. What, somebody spawned behind that door still? These are bulkheads. They're not normal doors. Hopefully they can't do anything about that, and that dude just has to sit there. Just in case. We're gonna step Captain over here, and we're gonna get an Overwatch down if we can. We cannot. Then never mind. Bust ass. Get the fuck out of here. I don't necessarily want to be sitting here waiting this whole time. We might actually make some not so smart, but a little bit more entertaining moves. We're going to move on down. We are going to go kind of slow at it though. We're going to make sure that we get these Overwatches.
Clear a path.
I do kind of want to sit down here anyway.
Overwatch protocol initiated. The enemy will fall before me.
Okay, so how far away is their spawners? Hella far away. This is a lot of map to go through. I can't remember if there are like things we can pick up on the map. I vaguely remember there being something about relics that we can pick up for a shitload more XP. Maybe something over here? No, I guess we'll come across it. We'll try our best to move across the map like this. Nothing. Okay, that means they're outside of our sensor range. That's what that really is. Move up maximum distance, but we're gonna make sure that we keep getting that Overwatch set up. I also kind of don't want this to run so overtime, like last time did.
Let them come.
Let them come. Wait, don't let them come. Brother, what are you saying? Brother, are you a Xenos lover? Okay, move on up. I do want this door dead. I think I'm gonna use his AP. We're gonna use his AP to try and open up this door. Maybe not with that though. That's an abysmal chance to hit. What about burst fire? 34. That's even worse. What's this guy's skill? He's 2. Right, he's a melee dude. No, that makes sense. Aim fire. 50%. The Emperor protects. Just get on over here. It's cool how you can actually see them moving at the same time if you do it quick enough. Oh, I did manage to get the camera back over here. I noticed in the video that even when it dropped to like 30 FPS, it wasn't really noticeable. So we're gonna keep the camera up because I like the camera. What are these other buttons? What does this do? What does that do? Whoa. Whoa, okay. What does this button do? Oh, okay, that just turns it off. Gotcha. Big, little, big, little, big, big, big. We're gonna go big. Actually, no, we're gonna go little, because that is actually a little bit distracting. Alright, where you come from? Still nothing. Yeah, they're stacking up somewhere. So I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna get this hallway locked down with our shooty boy. And then we're gonna move past. We're gonna try and go in an L shape over to here. We're gonna move this guy over to here. That's we're kind of moving through. And hopefully that will work.
Advance, brothers.
I'm keeping an eye out for any blips showing up on the radar when I'm moving these guys. So this guy's not gonna be able to get an Overwatch where he is right now. But there's still no blips on the radar, so I think it's fine.
With all due haste.
Oh, wait, no, he'd get blocked in by him. Okay, move up like this. Hey, can you, like, I know you're facing the wall, right? But you ain't done nothing wrong, so why don't you at least not face the wall? Okay, so we have very little Overwatches here, but that won't matter because they're not close enough to get to us. At least, not how we are right now. Our boy right here, though, he still has some movement. Okay, alright, just move all the way that you can, man. So what's around this corner? Still can't see. It's so fucking dark. What is here? What are we looking at? This looks like a T. Maybe it just goes over here and there's just a... Okay, we're gonna have to turn this guy next turn and figure out what actually is there. Because that's so dark, I cannot see anything there. Still nothing. Okay, what's over this way? That's a dead end. Well, that makes sense. I wonder what this corridor was even used for. I can't even see. Like, what's the point? What's the point? Okay. Still nothing on the scope. What are they doing? Is this just a dead end? I guess that limits the amount of ways that they can come at us from. What's this stuff over here? Oh, it's like mechadendrites and stuff. Okay. Alright, well, turn back around. There ain't no point in you being over there. No, you... I think we're going to be setting up a sight line with him looking down this way. Unless it'd be more smart to have him go left. Which maybe it would be. You know what? We're going to take it one step at a time here. Not exactly one step, but mostly one step. Okay, there's a dude. There's a dude. Now we know. So he's got how much AP? He's got 4. That will be enough to get here and turn. Or we could just open the door. Okay. Now he's got 3 left. Just hold position, I suppose. Just in case, just hold position. Captain, you move up. Flamer, you're gonna take a little bit of the long way, just to keep everybody spread out just a little bit so we're not getting in each other's way. Let's see what this guy does, and if he's got buddies back here, which he very well could.
Beware the alien.
Oh yeah, he had buddies. 1, 2, 3, 4. How close is the heavy? If I got here, I'd have 1 point. Here, I would have 2. If our boy right here wasn't here, so we're gonna try something. We're gonna start by moving here. Now, what's our pattern look like? We could go wide. We would have to be standing where we are. Okay. And our boy right there is in the way. But that's easy enough to move him. There's still no blips down this way, and I can't see any vents going over here. So we're gonna bust ass. Well, also that helps. Yeah, shit, if this guy can get over here and this guy can look that way, we may not even need to flame that area. We could potentially just roll with it. Well, he's the captain. He's not so good at range. We could still make it work. So moving him here, he is on Overwatch, so he'll refund those points and he will be able to Overwatch over here.
Scanning for enemy movement.
I don't know if I want to move the heavy up, because right here would be like where I want him to be. Yeah,
Yes,
so
bro.
we're actually gonna go wide with this guy. We're gonna move him down here because I don't want to interrupt the heavy. He's about where he needs to be to stop them if they really fuck this whole situation up. If our guys miss all their shots, they overheat. They're not overheating right now, but that doesn't mean anything. Who's this? Oh yeah, the heavy still got 4 points. Okay, see how it goes.
Enemy sighted. They approach.
Clear it out like it was nothing. Nothing to even worry about. This though, is this our good guy? Okay, this is our guy that knows how to shoot. Okay, I think that our best chance might be to bust on down this way with him and start locking down this corridor. However, this is a vent right here, so this way will never be completely safe until we get to the other side of this vent. We could bust ass with the heavy on down to here. The best bet might be, now as we move, some of this heat will chill out, and he's on Overwatch, so we can get to here with Overwatch still available to us. So that's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna try and just be an assistant to our boy that knows how to shoot.
Secure
Set up
the
Overwatch,
area.
you're not really perfect on that, but you don't have to be. Our boy is the one that needs to be good at shooting.
Watching for enemy contact.
And he's pretty much ready to go. Ain't no stopping him. You know, it might be smart. I'm gonna move the heavy over here in anticipation of flaming down this
Yes,
vent.
Commander.
You know that thing that I should have done when we started? Yeah, I'm gonna do that now. And you're gonna keep busting ass. We need to lock down this hallway as well. So heavy will lock down the vent because we can't go down there. He'll lock down over here, and these two will move together. This guy, just back up. We'll see what we need to do with him even. All right, everybody's ready. See what they do. Okay. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Does he have enough AP? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Things getting hairy. Can we attack diagonally from melee? This is what I want to know right now. We cannot. We have to be even playing field with them. Okay, Captain. We could just shoot. How much AP do you got? He's got 4 AP still. He's gonna get a reload, and he's gonna shoot. What's our chance here? I can't see it. 43%. What about if we used an aim shot? 69. You know we gotta take it. Oh yeah. Yep, you knew we had to take it. Okay. Basically what I wanted to do, I wanted to leave this guy capable of doing whatever the fuck he needs to do. There's only one dude down there, so that's not so bad, but we don't know if there's more back here right now. There's still 25 Tyranids they can spawn. Yeah, just moving up and holding position here. And Heavy, you keep an eye on that vent right there. Will it light up inside the vent? Oh, well, our light kind of shines down there. Okay. Now I wonder, how far down this vent can we shoot? Oh, we can only fire the first spot. Okay, but we can shoot that far down the vent. This is a really long vent. Okay, Heavy, hold position. I suppose we'll just move him over here for now. We're gonna kind of send 3 down here and our 2 really competent dudes down this way. Sweeping through. All right, nothing else to be done. He's gonna get Mondo XP.
My bolter has failed me.
Okay. I didn't even notice that there was a door there. So apparently they're all stacked up over here. This guy, though, he's not got that great of a chance to shoot, but he's only got 2 dudes that he needs to hit. What's our chance? So 68%. This is a 1 HP, and we can't see that guy. Aimed fire, 69%. We rolling? We rolling? I think we rolling. Oh yeah. 50% chance for him though. I don't know if that's worth it. I think that Overwatch might be the way to go on this one. So we're gonna set Overwatch, and we're gonna get him completely ready to shoot as many shots as he needs to. Now this corridor though, I think we're gonna be moving Captain up first, because if we move Captain, he's gonna be taking shots on the go, and it's gonna save this dude some bullets if we have to, because I would like to get this dude himself set up on one of these corridors. If we could lock down the other side of this vent, then Heavy could move without even thinking about it at that point. Okay, we will be a little bit more careful though. So Captain, shoot and step that way. Okay, he did manage it. This means, see, he'll cool down a bit on the way. So I guess it won't be him that's holding this left side hallway. He will probably be aiming down this way. He's got what, 3 AP? And Captain, you're gonna be looking down that hallway. You can't Overwatch, but that's okay. Do you have any equipment? No? You have any equipment? He could, but I just don't know. Okay, you need to move somewhere, so you're gonna go down here. This guy hasn't been getting very much action. Duma, huh? Duma one of our good guys? I don't remember what Duma, like, what spot Duma was in this whole time. Also, I'm wondering if this Tyranid that's trapped over here will end up being a problem for getting the all eliminations. If that is, that's fine, because we can just close the bulkheads at that point. But I'd like to kill every last Xeno. You know what I mean? Let's see how it goes. This guy's just not good at shooting. He did a decent job. Ooh. Oh, so there's like an L shape back here then. Okay. Captain, I need you... Ooh, actually, is there a vent over here? No, I don't see any vents. In fact, I don't even see the entrance to this vent. On this, it should be like right on this wall somewhere. Captain, you hold that position. And you're pretty much... Well, I could step you in for a second.
With all due haste.
This way, we have more guns in the room.
Affirmative.
Perfect. And is everybody reloaded? Nope, he's not reloaded. So he might actually end up getting some action now. I'm pretty sure we can move the Heavy up at this point, though. And since they're focused over here, we can actually make some headway going over here. I'm gonna start by just moving up a little bit, because we don't know if there's somebody over here. Who's he shooting at? Who's he shooting at? Wait, hold on. I still don't know who he's shooting at. Okay, well, oh, he got him, that's why. This is a bit of a rough spot. If they really start spawning on him, okay. We're gonna stay right here. At least this gives him a chance to do what he needs to do. Alright, they got 18 dudes left. Let's hit it. All of a sudden, really happy I put him there. Okay, they're not really changing how they're going about this. So he's gonna keep a watch on that way. I think I'm gonna move Heavy into here, and I'm gonna move this guy to the left. How much Heavy? So he's got 4 squeezes left. Alright, this might be a mistake, but we're gonna roll it anyway. No blips on the radar back here. So yeah, Heavy, you're just gonna move basically to right to that spot. So you can flame down here, you could potentially get a wide run right here, whatever we need to do. Fact though, we move him even further, we could potentially flame down this hallway if we have to. Now we're starting to get close too. We've actually pushed across the whole map at this point. Alright, I kind of want all these dudes to just stay put, because it seems like they really want them. So we're just gonna roll with this.
They are close.
Y'all seeing it? Y'all seeing it? This is why I had the Heavy go this way. So we can toast a little bit over there, and an extra spot. He can move out diagonally. If he doesn't get hit, he can move diagonally out of there. But we're gonna shoot with that.
The machine spirits guide by.
Oh yeah, he didn't make it. Heavy, stay put. This is your job. You live there now. That's your turf, and you ain't gonna let any... What color are these guys? I guess they're sort of purplish, right? Purple and gray. Let's say we ain't gonna let no saints move up on our turf. This is a long-ass hallway. Wait, no it isn't. That's the end of the hallway right there. I still don't know what this situation looks like over here. It does seem like they're chilling out a little bit on this direction, so I think now might be the time. We're gonna move Gunny up. They won't be able to get to him, and I really just want to get him in a spot where he can do his thing when we need him to.
They will fall.
And yeah, we're pretty much just moving up closer. If they hardcore move over here, then this could be an issue. Wait, is that a vent? Oh, I think that's a vent. That makes sense for how they were getting over here then. If that's the case, maybe we won't be keeping Gunny here. Yeah, we're gonna move Gunny up. In fact, this way, just in case, we can move Captain. We can aim him back here and shoot with him. This will take them a little bit closer where I want them to be, though. Alright, Heavy. Just get close enough to really ruin their day if we have to. He's got 3 squeezes left before he needs a whole turn to reload, if he gets another reload. Because we've already reloaded with him once. I don't know if we get multiple. Alright, roll with this. One of them got on the back end of the flame there. Okay, we can snag one of them, and we can prevent more from going this way. But I think this guy's going to have to back up. Because that's not enough spots to shoot. And he doesn't have Overwatch on right now, so we got to be aware of how much AP he's got. So if we move him here, he'll have 2 left, which will be enough if he makes his shots. So I'm pretty sure they can move diagonally, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. We could lose this guy.
Stay alert, brothers.
We definitely could lose that guy. It's a possibility. I would like to get a dude in here and turn that way, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're going to have to sit in Overwatch. They got 12 dudes left, so they got plenty they can still spawn on us. El Capitan, it might be time for you to move out. I don't think that we need to wait in that hallway. No, I'm really watching out for vents on this left side. That right side vent doesn't really matter at this point. Yeah, El Capitan needs to get on moving, because he might have to lock down one of these hallways in a second. But these two sitting here, that should DACA up real nice if it needs to be DACA. This guy, though, I'm worried about him. He's not that good at shooting. He is good at melee, but he doesn't have defense. He's not got the melee defense to really guard off like the Captain does. Okay, well, he's still got 5 movement. Yeah, there ain't nothing I could do with it, though. Yeah, there really ain't nothing I could do with it. I mean, I already stopped their spawning from happening. And I can't reload yet, if I could reload at all. Yeah, and I can only shoot here. I guess since that tile is flamed, I can't already target a flamed tile. That's okay. We're going to intern and see how it rolls. Okay, as figured, they got their job. Now I'm really worried about this guy. Okay, he got one. This guy had less AP to get to him. He got him anyway. This guy's getting a promotion. He didn't actually get any shooting done. We're gonna risk it with him. I want to see what's over here in the first place. So we're really watching up here. So, okay, so there's a vent. Is this just straight dead end? Is this literally, it's literally straight dead end. We don't really need to worry about that way then. We could actually step him back through here and then have our shooty boy kind of step backwards watching this long haul. If not, we could even just keep him at like this doorway, and that'll be plenty enough shots for him to deal with whatever wants to come this way also. Since he's guarding our boys back though, if they get out into this hallway, they got 1 shot before this guy's in a tough spot. If we move up to here, we'll have 3 AP. That's not enough to shoot over here. What can I do with wide fire here? Not really all that much. We can lock it down, but that will force them out that way. I think we should lock it down. We're gonna. Because then we can move this guy up and watch that hallway. And he won't have to worry so much about getting gangbanged over here. Okay, this looks like a hallway. A hallway that leads right to the spawn. I guess that's how they got there the first time. So this guy might be backing up again. But he's safe for this turn. And Captain, I want you to move up so that they can't stack up over here.
Overwatch protocol initiated.
Everybody shield off. Everybody reloaded. All right.
Multiple targets acquired.
Okay, so they didn't move over here. That's actually really good. Well, I guess theoretically they could be over here. Can we get here in Overwatch? Yes, we can. This might be moving a little too fast with them, but we're gonna try. Okay, this is plenty of time to shoot them. So we're actually going to throw them on Overwatch right there. And Heavy. Getting over to here. Oh, wait, no, that's Captain. Right. And you just need to get the fuck out of here, for real. But he can't. I can use 2 to set up an Overwatch here. And that might give him enough to get over here next turn, but he actually cannot leave there just yet. And this is rough too. What I would like to do is get Flame over here. So I think I'm literally just gonna have to step Captain back and let Flamey do his thing again. I could do some shit like this. If that's the case, long fire might be the way. What about focused? It seems like this is a vent right here. I'm trying to get maybe a tag going down that vent. Don't know if that's something I could do. We'll try this though. Theoretically, like if it can, then it will right here. It can't. Okay, so you have to shoot down a vent if you're going to shoot down at all. This is also a really unfortunate vent being right here. But at least that stops him from going that way. It doesn't stop these guys. That might be all the fire we can use. So we have to kill 7 more Xenos, and I don't think we have any more fire to work with. Move back here, get back on Overwatch.
They will fall.
Okay, we're really pushing our luck right now. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the map. So they can spawn 2 more, unless that dude all the way up in the top right doesn't count anymore. Is he still there? He's still there. Okay, this is probably going to be the most difficult turn yet, at least here on the back end. Oh, they're shooting over here. Okay, so they got their mark.
Enemy inbound.
Got one of him. We got him. Okay.
Hostile targets ahead. My weapon is jammed.
Dude, we're getting good rolls. We're just plain out getting good rolls right now. I don't see any reason to change anything. For real.
Weapon operational.
Just keep going the way we are. If this dude, like, if they don't spawn another dude down here, then I think we're gonna have to go run and close the bulkheads. I think that's literally just it.
Obstruction removed.
So now heavy? Yeah. Okay. You get 1 reload with the heavy. So after you've used 12 squeezes, that's it. And you just go on and step on back then. Step out of the way, let the boys do the work. I want to use this equipment for funsies, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Order confirmed. Holding.
Just in case, I think this might give him a little bit more of a chance.
My aim is true.
At this point, I don't want to lose any of these dudes. They've all got kills, they're all gonna get level ups. Oh, it don't even matter. Yep, this dude being trapped over here means we're not going to get the eliminate all gene stealers. At this point, though, they could just bust ass. They literally can't spawn anymore. Oh, right on time, too. I'll be doing a whole lot of skipping around right here because this is all just set up. This is mopping up. This is finishing the job. Nothing special going on here.
Securing position.
I got a cat at the door and he's a problem. Yeah, you're gonna have to chill. I open that door until I'm done. Cat at the door and screaming to get in. Green man, it's not a vampire. El Capitan, your turn. Okay, I can't actually close the door yet, but he's getting there. Ain't no reason to change anything. And this should be the last turn right here. There it is. Fucking 30 turns. That's what pushing across the map looks like. We could have actually just like farmed them out up there. We didn't even have to push down the map like we did. Oh, Duma only got 1. Who the fuck is Duma? Duma's one of these guys, I bet. We can find items. Well, we went across the whole map, so I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, everybody. That's it. Like and subscribe, or else fucking Duma will get his second kill of the day.